Good afternoon, everybody. Find everybody can take their seats. This is like back to class. So I'm happy to be here. My name is Carol Ann Harding. I'm the CEO of Smart Ice. Thank you for taking the time this afternoon and deciding to spend the next couple of hours with us. So really pleased that you did that. I'm going to start with a land acknowledgement. We respectfully acknowledge the territory in which we gather as the ancestral homelands of the Beothuk and the island of Newfoundland and the ancestral homes of the Mi'kmaq and the Beothuk. We would also like to recognize the Inuit of Nunatsiavut and Nunatuavut and the Innu of Nitassinan and their ancestors, and as the original people of Labrador. We strive for respectful relationships with all the peoples of the province as we search for collective healing and true reconciliation and honor this beautiful land together. So thank you again. I have the privilege and pleasure to be your MC for this afternoon, and the first thing that I would like to just do some housekeeping with you. So there's four emergency exits, maybe five, so here in both corners. I'll be like the WestJet lady. In the back of the room, and there's also doors that way. Bathrooms are down to the left, out, and then go to the right. It's where the washrooms are. But hopefully no emergencies will happen today. So I am delighted to be able to introduce you to Dr. Trevor Brown, who I have known Trevor for a very long time. And he is a very keen individual that really helps in his faculty, really believes in social enterprise, I believe, and everything that's associated with it. So Dr. Brown is a professor and also the interim dean of the Faculty of Business. So this is kind of where our home resides, kind of thing. And also the former president of the ASAC, which is the Administrative Sciences Association of Canada. And Trevor's experience is in human resource management, labor relations, and also has been appointed, which I can see as a retirement project, to the provincial roster of arbitrators. So maybe that's what he's got in mind. So he's authored over 30 peer-reviewed journal articles, presented over 70 conference presentations, and I've had the pleasure of listening to Dr. Brown many times and very engaging, and I'm really happy that you could be here to bring greetings on behalf of the faculty.
Thank you, Carolyn. First of all, Dr. Brown is the rest of my family who have stethoscopes, lab jackets, and prescription pads. So please call me Trevor. Yes, the name is Trevor. Welcome to the 1960s. My parents couldn't decide between Travis and Trevor. All joking aside, I am truly delighted to be here. One of the reasons why many years ago I was fortunate enough to be able to choose which university to come to, and I chose Moore University, was because the Faculty of Business was not all for-profit focused. We have a long tradition of looking at all sectors of the economy, and certainly today's topic around social enterprise and innovation is one I'm most interested to hear the panel. I have been involved in the MBASE pretty much since the beginning. Amy Warren, if you know Amy, our current Dean of Graduate Studies, and I played tag on who was going to teach HR in the program, but I'm delighted to be here and look forward to hearing the panel. So I bring greetings from the faculty. I don't want to take any more time because the panel is going to be way more interesting than me today. So I look forward to the discussion on behalf of Memorial University and the Faculty of Business Administration. Thank you for inviting me, and I look forward to hearing the presentations today. Thank you.
We might as well clap, like it's, you know, we're here, we're all here, and we love this stuff. All right, I don't think there's any more housekeeping notes unless Mariana gives me a big wink and says something else. So now I'm going to introduce Mariana, and she's going to talk about the coalition. So for those of you who don't know about it, then you shall learn about it from Mariana. All right, over to you.
Thank you very much. My name is Mariana. Most of you know me. I'm a recent grad from the MBA SE. I'm from Mexico and happy to be here joining the Center for Social Enterprise, which is part of the coalition. So I'll give you a brief introduction of a coalition that the Social Enterprise and Innovation Coalition, which is the organizer for this event, is formed by 8 community-focused organizations, the Center for Social Enterprise, Choices for Youth, and Homelessness and Jobs, First Light, Food First, the Annual Federation of Cooperatives, Smart Eyes, and Stella Circle. This coalition, I believe, because I wasn't here, started a little bit informal a couple of years ago, just by talking and trying to bring an ecosystem together because the members of this coalition saw the potential of the social purpose organizations in the province and all that it has been done, and they want to raise the voice and communicate it and give a voice to Newfoundland and Labrador and to the Atlantic region. So we are committing in the coalition to promoting social innovation, strengthening social enterprises, develop a social finance ecosystem, and enhancing social impact delivery. So why? I've already explained it, but the purpose of the coalition is to build community prosperity. We believe in community capital by enabling thriving social purpose organizations in and out. And that's why we're here, to build that ecosystem, to collaborate, to bring forces together and build that community prosperity through all those social enterprises that you form part of. So how we are gonna do it? Hopefully, because we want to become the meeting point. And this is an example of that. We want to be the meeting point where diverse stakeholders join and collaborate to transform our community and enhance the people of Newfoundland and Labrador well-being. So we have a couple of strategies, very big strategies, a little bit ambitious, but we're getting there. So we have these 3 pillars right now. So we want to increase access to diverse capital by advancing, as we mentioned, social purpose organizations through the investment readiness continuum. So through the IRP program, and that the Government of Canada through the ESDC is rolling out, and hopefully that will lead us to access the Social Finance Fund. Our second pillar is strengthening the social finance ecosystem in the province. We've seen the potential of the organizations here. We know they are investor interested, and we need the middle person or the middleman, right? The middle person, sorry. And that's what we want to do. We want to build the connections and this ecosystem so that organization here can leverage social finance. And finally, we want to advocate to ensure the recognition of the social purpose organization's impact, and as a result, a fair distribution of the resources of the Government of Canada and all types of resources for the region as an Atlantic region, but also for specifically Newfoundland and Labrador. So these are our pillars. We have a lot of work. We're doing capacity building. We're doing some research. We'll try to be in touch with all of you because we believe in collaboration, and we believe that's what will get us there, right? Part of this collaboration, here will Nicole Doe here at the back. Well, right now there's an application from Community Foundations of Canada. Nicole Doe is the Director of Community Foundations of Newfoundland and Labrador, and right now we have applications. So if you're interested, Nicole will be here, and also tomorrow she'll be at the Social Enterprise Fair. So this is one of the many collaborations and projects we want to work together so that you can leverage. And why social procurement? Well, we had social procurement in mind. Well, Chelsea, that won't let me lie. This event was planned, I think, for 2 or 3 years ago, but then COVID happened, and yeah, we had to delay it a little bit, right? But we believe social procurement should exist as part of our everyday, our culture, and our business strategies. Social procurement leverage existing purchasing, acknowledges social value, promotes the inclusion of best practice in private and public sectors, generates community capital that we are trying to make thrive and create, and potentiates the impact already done by much of you, and highlights new pathways for social value creation. So that's why we brought the agenda back from 2019 and decided to go through it, also because the Public Procurement Agency rolled out some consultations in April, so we thought it was a good time for all the stakeholders to come together and build some dialogue to potentially create a social procurement ecosystem in the province. So that's a big resume, I think, of the coalition and the justification of this event, and we hope you enjoy it, and this is just the start of a future we want to build together and an ecosystem we want to build with all of you. So thank you. Caroline.